Greetings. Welcome. Oh, goodness. Welcome to Little Discovery Corner. Got cards falling out all over the place. Okay. So as I was getting ready for today's reading, I heard that old 80s song, Relax. Relax, go to it. Relax, go to it. And then I heard rest, and I felt kind of like a weary numbness, like you've been emotionally rubbed raw, worn out, burnt out, and you're just feeling kind of numb. And it felt like a curtain or a haze over my brain, like some of you might be on some kind of anti-anxiety meds or something. So some of you might be feeling in a low place right now, and if this doesn't describe, this is quite different from the last energy reading, so if this doesn't describe how you've been feeling lately, then this might just not be your message. So, but if this resonates, yeah, you know, this is been trying to manifest your way out of something. Now this is a bicycle, but the way she's sitting, when I glance at it, I always think of wheelchairs. So, Two of Wands, it's like you're stuck in wishing energy. You might, yeah, she looks kind of like she's resting, feeling worn out after a long walk or a long travel. So, you know, even if both last energy from the last reading resonates and this one resonates, you know, maybe you felt like you finally got to a new place, you achieved a new, you made a big departure, a big exit from an old self, an old way. And now, I don't know, maybe you're feeling like the after effects, the blowback, maybe kind of like a withdrawal, perhaps, of old addictions that you're separating yourself from, whatever the case may be. So, see what we get. Alright, we'll do this now. Let me know about the energy of the collective. Six of Cups. We'll have the Six of Cups. Two of Cups. Got a couple of couples here. Now it's hard to say what he's doing. Like, is he trying to take a shell from her necklace, or is he trying to add to it? And you might be, in light of that Two of Wands, you might be sitting there dreaming, thinking about a certain connection. Perhaps you're wishing you could give the gift of your open heart, your loving emotions to a certain someone. But you can't. This feeling flustered right now. It's like you, like someone's heart was broken because of emotions that were being kept hidden. Like you're feeling ready to give your cup now, but you weren't before. You were withholding that. You were keeping your feelings hidden, a secret. And the opportunity to do that just kind of floated away. Yeah, I'm feeling throat blockage, heart blockage, pressure, kind of pressure in my heart space. All right. It's like destiny's calling judgment on, you thought you were walking, you were triumphing, you were getting your way, kind of leading all these other little creatures to follow you into what you viewed as your abundance, emotional, material, but now you're being forced to, you've kind of isolated now, having to reflect on the secrets and the missed opportunity. It's like the light's shining on as you reflect alone. You're, kind of isolated to reflect alone. It's like the universe is shining a light on you like stand still energy. You stood still when you had an opportunity. And now the opportunity's gone, and that's what you are focused on. The King of Pentacles. Could have lost your status as at the height of your material abundance, energetic abundance. And you're trying to wish your cups back, the universe to bring that connection back, emotional, heart-based, strong connection back. What else about the Magician? Oop. Now, Page of Wands fell out on the floor. Underneath it was Nine of Wands, which is kind of lines up with that weary, worn out, burnt out energy. Could be from the community you walked away from. That burnt out energy between the loss of this connection and the loss of these other connections that you had to walk away from, and the connection that someone else had to walk away with regarding you. Yeah, you're feeling worn out and weary. Okay, so just rest. Let yourself rest, reflect, feel sadness, regrets. Let yourself acknowledge your regrets, any mistakes you made, and feel any heartbreak you're feeling. Yeah, admit your feelings to yourself. Sit in, focus. Like you could sit in meditation and focus. Ask yourself, what am I feeling? You clear your mind, focus on a certain someone or maybe a certain event with the people or connections, community you had to walk away from, a certain event, a certain connection, certain instance, certain dynamic. You can try them at different points, like one connection or a different connection. Sit there, take a few deep breaths, 3 long, slow, deep breaths. Try to focus on clearing your mind, and then think of that connection and ask yourself, what are you feeling? What am I feeling? And let your brain answer instantly. I think I'll add in my dark mirror. Queen of my world. 6. Oh, another 6. This makes me think of more of a domineering energy, like the Red Queen in Alice in Wonderland, whether you're familiar with the book or the movie. Yeah, it reminds me quite a lot of the Red Queen. Could be something you're walking away from. Sacrifice. Oh, and this kind of reminds me of Alice's role in the movie. She was, had to take on the role of sort of a knight and go slay something, kind of dragon or something. I only watched the movie once. It also reminds me of the Queen of Swords, and that could tie into this energy who's kind of holding boundaries. And you could be holding boundaries against this person. And this kind of makes me think of the 5 of Wands, like contentious, someone raising hell. And that could be what you're feeling worn out from. And you had to go to battle. You could be feeling, which definitely could be having you feeling battle weary, worn out, burnt out, numb, raw emotionally. And 7 is the number of your intuition. So you were finally following your intuition, and it ended up you had to deal with, a storm, like a drama storm, with a say a karmic connection, domineering, toxic, controlling connection. And you realize the need to armor yourself and defend yourself. Yeah, this is about like masks, wearing masks, sacrificing what's underneath. Sense of self-worth, self-esteem, what you value about yourself outside of your looks. And you could be feeling, your intuition could be telling you that's perhaps something, that's a road you were going down, and that's like how this person was, perhaps this person was wearing a mask, and you figured out there was not much underneath of substance. And yeah, if they were leading you down that road that they were going down, your intuition, you finally started to listen to intuition, and you were asking yourself, is this me? It's like this woman is starting to look, she's not dead quite, you know, she's not monstrous, but she is starting to look kind of sickly. So yeah, it kind of makes me think, the child that was meant to be. Interesting, this just spilled. Envious gluttony. Okay, this could have been, you could have been dealing with an envious spirit, a spirit of envy. And this could be your inner self, who you finally started hearing, paying attention to, your inner voice. Revenge, you know, yeah, maybe you had to armor yourself, put up your boundaries, go to bat to defend your inner child and defend your true self, let it shine through. And 23 breaks down to a 5. That's like basically battle and friction and contention and spiritual warfare, which lines up with feeling worn out, battle weary, that 9 of Wands energy, and needing rest. Obsession. All right, be careful of whether someone's obsessing about you or you're obsessing about someone else, because that's someone living rent-free in your mind. And putting up boundaries, both emotionally and energetically, is all about loving yourself first, putting yourself first, putting your emotional needs first in a healthy way. That includes letting go of whatever needs to be let go of. Okay, what else do I want to pull? I'll go with my higher self, and then I'll close out. Manifest again. It's like the magician. But you see butterflies, lotuses, that's all about awakening, transformation, knowing what you need to do. Relax and go to it, right? Acceptance. That's radical self-love. Accept yourself, all of you, as you are. Tell yourself you are worthy the way you are. Everyone makes mistakes. Even if you make mistakes, even if you, like, nobody's perfect, you're allowed to admit that to yourself, and you're still worthy of unconditional love and forgiveness, including forgiving yourself. Love, yes, expect the unexpected. If you fully accept yourself wholly as you are, work on pouring love into yourself. And that includes holding boundaries against toxic behavior. It's anything you know is no longer serving your greatest and highest good. That's loving yourself, and you can expect the unexpected. Yeah, trust. Manifestation includes trusting in divine timing. You might be feeling impatient, and that's where rest comes in too. Let yourself rest and have patience with yourself, your journey, your healing journey, your spiritual journey, and manifesting new abundance. Go within. Yeah, go within to find love. And you can manifest in divine timing. Ooh, the left one. It's this one. Ask for guidance. Yeah. Meditate. Take long walks out on a nature trail if you have one available to you, or just take long walks, or just focus on deep breathing and clearing your thoughts to ask your higher self any guidance you need to ask. I'll go with the angel numbers to close out. Universal abundance, 000, and that's beginnings. Could be the beginning of your healing journey, your spiritual awakening. It's all about going within, reflecting, figuring out what you need to work on in yourself, which includes accepting yourself and loving yourself. The universe abundantly supports you. The force of love is around. Love again. This number enhances all attributes of other cards you draw today, creating a powerful connection between you and your angels. Visualize the power of the universe flowing into your being and envision your own creative forces amping up to meet it. Draw another card, knowing that the next message will be amplified by this energy. Shift reality. 732. Luck is a mindset. Oh, lines up with all the manifestation, divine timing, and patience cards. Your angels want you to be ready for some lucky breaks headed your way. When you are in a negative mindset, negative forces are attracted to reinforce it. However, when you feel lucky, forces that reinforce that feeling come in. Take several pauses throughout the day to repeat the mantra, "Things always work out for me," and simply feel lucky. So just as I said, have patience with yourself. Focus on emotional healing, acceptance, and love for yourself. Telling yourself you are worthy of abundance. And expect the unexpected. Declutter life. 315. Create mental space. Your state of mind is a direct reflection of your physical space. Your angels are signaling to you that work needs to be done here. The time is right to declutter your space as a way to declutter your mind. Take inventory of the room you are currently in. Is there one thing you can clean, store, donate, recycle, or throw away? Okay, I can't recommend that enough. I go through stuff purges, like physical clutter, at least once or twice a year, where I just get a kick to go through each room, go through each drawer, even pull out all my clothes out of the drawers and closets and sift out what I really don't want anymore and haven't worn forever. It's that sort of thing. What can I donate? What can I get rid of? And I find that definitely helps with clearing my head, clearing my path, clearing my energy, freeing up energy for other things. Okay. If you've made it this far into the reading, please drop a heart in the comments, click like, subscribe to the channel, and I hope that this has helped someone out there today. I will see you next time.